Hello there, Libra. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 5th through the 12th. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And what we have coming up for you on Monday, Libras, is you have the Eight of Clubs in reverse. This is talking about a slow down. I'm hearing a slowdown at work. So things are going to be really slowing down for you at work. Not sure if that means some of you are actually leaving on a vacation so you don't have to be at work. I feel like that is going to be some of you. But for others of you, it feels like there's just things that are just where you normally would be busy that are just kind of slowing down. It does feel like a very temporary thing for me. Maybe it's just for this week or just for the beginning of the week. Maybe people partied a little too hardy over the 4th of July and now Monday is just dead quiet. I'm sure a lot of people are probably turning this into a 3-day or a 4-day weekend, so that's going to have, you know, things moving a little bit slower as well. So anyway, yeah, those are my conjectures about it, but there's going to be a lot of different ways that this can manifest, but I am hearing things are slowing down for you on Monday, and for most of you this is going to apply at work especially. Okay, so Tuesday, Libra, what you have is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is just talking about having some nice time or making some nice memories with somebody that you care about. Cups cards are emotions cards. A lot of people think they have to do with romance. They can, and a lot of times they do, but they also can pertain to other relationships as well, or even things that we feel passionate about. So when we have the Two of Cups, that's just telling me that you're creating some type of positive, good memory, and it's probably going to be with somebody else, or it's going to be doing something that you actually love coming up on Tuesday. So a really nice card no matter how it manifests, actually. And then Wednesday, wow, I haven't seen this card come up this way in a long time. We've got the Empress in reverse for you, Libra. So this is talking about, when I see the Empress in reverse, oh, this is coming in a couple different ways for you guys. So this is going to manifest differently for some of you Libras. So feels like about a 50-50 split. Some of you are going to be giving some of your power away. In other words, you're going to be letting other people make decisions for you that you normally make for yourself, or that you could very easily make for yourself, but you're going to be allowing somebody else to make these decisions for you. And I'm hearing, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about when it happens. You'll realize as you're doing it. That's what Mr. was talking about for those of you who have that situation going on Wednesday. Now, the other way that this is manifesting on Wednesday, Libras, is that you're going to be feeling a little bit like things are sort of out of control on Wednesdays for about half of you. And so because things feel out of control, you're going to be trying to step up to the plate and take control. And this is these situations that you're trying to take control of really are not so much influenced by you. They're not meant to be controlled by you. They are something that other people are meant to be handling, just they're not so much handling them, and so that's why you're feeling this inclination to step in and just, you know, fix it. The thing is, though, that this can be a load on your energy and can drag you down, and then it's not very productive. It's not a productive thing for you to do. It's not productive for us to go around fixing other people's problems, because generally if they're not that concerned about fixing their own problems, they're sure not going to be all that grateful to somebody else for fixing their own problems. And sometimes, quite frankly, we have to let people fall on their face so that they realize that they have to be responsible for their own stuff. So anyway, yeah, a couple of ways that that's coming in. Either you're giving power away to somebody else, letting them make some decisions for you that you could very easily make on your own, or you're trying to take control and trying to fix things for some people around you that really are not things that you should have to worry about or think about, much less fix. Okay, so, wow, that's interesting. So we had the Empress in reverse first, and then the very next card we have is the Emperor in reverse, and these cards were well shuffled. So that's really interesting that they would come up like that. Now, the Emperor in reverse, you would think it would be like the Empress in reverse, wouldn't you? It's not. The Emperor in reverse talks about somebody who's an authority figure in your life, probably a man, although I have seen this show up as a female before. This is an authority figure who abuses his or her power. So this is somebody who doesn't think anything about manipulating people to get what he wants. This is somebody who doesn't necessarily tell the truth. If he thinks the truth will hurt him, he would rather tell a lie to get what he wants. This is somebody who has a nasty disposition if he doesn't get what he wants. He kind of throws a fit like a big baby. And if you are under his supervision, he can make your life really rough because of his fits. Because, you know, if this is your supervisor, you have to make this person happy to keep your job, and they're not necessarily being reasonable at all. So it's kind of like you're jumping through hoops continuously around this person and never really getting to a destination or a goal. I don't feel like this person ever really lands on a destination or a goal. I feel like things are always changing. The goal is always changing around him. The parameters are always changing. What's expected is always changing. So it's a no-win situation to be around him and try to please this person. And I feel like you're having some kind of interaction with him on Thursday. Now, when I say some kind of interaction, you could be simply receiving an email or a text message from him. You may be interacting with him on the phone, or you may be interacting with him person to person. Now, an interaction also does not have to be like 4 or 6 or 8 hours. An interaction can be a 2-minute thing. So it doesn't have to be that you're spending a whole lot of time with this guy, thank goodness. Some of you will be, though. But also some of you will just have a very short, brief interaction with them. And for those of you who are lucky enough to have a short, brief interaction, I feel like what happens is this person gets really highly upset and either slams down the phone or walks away just totally pissed off because you're not doing whatever crazy, insane thing it is that he wants to demand. And for those of you in that situation, this person feels more like a client or a customer or a potential client or potential customer. Okay, so, and for some of you, I have to say, it's coming to me too. For some of you also, this is a significant other that is behaving like this. And for some of you, this is almost normal behavior now, but for others of you, it's just completely different. There's something on his mind that's making him act completely different than he normally would. Okay, so moving on to Friday, we have the Four of Clubs in reverse. Four of Clubs in reverse talks about somebody leaving the nest. So in a relationship scenario, this would be talking about a split or a separation. Doesn't necessarily have to be long-term. Usually when I see this come up, it feels to me like more of a short-term thing, a temporary split or separation. The other way that this, though, can come up, though, my English teacher would have a fit with me. But anyway, the other way that this can come up would be somebody moving out of mom and dad's house, somebody going away for military duty or going away to college. And this can also come up as somebody being transferred from the branch that you work in with you, or maybe you could be the person even being transferred from one branch to another, or maybe somebody finds a new job that takes them out of your work area. That would be somebody leaving the nest. If you have a great friend that just lives right down the block and they're moving away, that would be somebody leaving the nest. So that's the bottom line on Friday. You've got somebody leaving the nest. In some cases, it's going to be you leaving the nest, only about 20% though. Most of you, it's going to be somebody in your sphere that's leaving the nest on Friday. Now, Saturday, we have the Seven of Swords, and what I'm hearing for you, Libras, is this is picking up the pieces. So picking up the pieces, I'm really tying this in with what happened Friday with somebody leaving the nest. It feels to me like for some of you, not for all of you, that when this somebody left the nest, this was kind of a sudden and unexpected thing. And for those of you who it was sudden and unexpected, you feel like you are left picking up the pieces. So there's going to be some loose ends that maybe they didn't tie up before they left that you're kind of helping them take care of. For others of you, this is kind of picking up the pieces because it was a little bit messy relationship-wise, the way they left or when they left. So kind of picking up the pieces emotionally. So there's a few different ways that this is going to manifest. And then for some of you, this is going to have nothing to do with that person who was leaving the nest. It's going to have more to do with your own personal life. And this feels like very much an emotional thing. This could be something where you are getting some kind of healing over something that happened in your past. And actually, I am hearing past life. So I feel like on Saturday, maybe you're doing some kind of work and you realize that, you have a past life situation that's affecting this manifestation. I feel like you may go in and clean that up so that you can move forward more productively in this manifestation. So that's Saturday. And then Sunday, what we have showing up is we have the 10 of coins. Now, 10 of coins can mean a lot of different things. 10 of coins can be a marriage, although I generally see a 10 of cups as marriage, but 10 of coins can be a marriage too. And it also can be anything that really adds security to your life. This can be bringing home a new baby, adding to the family. That can bring security to your life, especially to males. If they have sons, that brings security because, then the lineage gets to keep going on, if you still look at that in a very old world way. Also, we have all kinds of things that can add security to us. So maybe you're getting a new car. Maybe you're paying off the car that you have now. Maybe you're adding on to your home. Maybe you're paying off your home. Maybe you're buying a new home. Maybe you got a raise. Maybe you're starting a new job. Anything like this is going to be something that adds security to the manifestation you're in right now. So that gives you an idea about some of the things that could be going on for you on Sunday. So Libras, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I am at amista.info, amista.info. Usually I do have a little bit of a waiting list, but right now not so much. So if you decide that you would like to work with me, feel free to contact me and we can probably schedule something for you that day or the next. And then what else do you need to know? Everyone, have a great week. I will see you all back here next week. Peace out.